talk about the introduction, which is the second part in the cycle of the sale. Do you guys know what it comes after? The approach. What does it come before?
The presentation.
Yes. So what's the importance of the introduction, first of all?
To give them a basic idea of what you're doing.
Yes, that's one of them.
It's to make that connection, right?
That's a part of the introduction, yes. That is yes. That's these are parts of it. That's a part of it. What else is another part of it? That's a good title.
Build rapport?
That's making connection.
Oh.
Riley?
That's what I would have guessed.
Well, there's a couple points. First of all, the books are sold, the study systems, people buy study systems in the introduction. They don't buy at the door, typically, and they don't buy in the demonstration, unless they're just like ultra buyers. And they do buy in the demonstration, but if you're really doing well and you want to do above average selling in the introduction. No, your introduction should be about 10 minutes. Your demonstration should be like 2 minutes, maybe.
The demonstration should be how?
Probably 2 minutes, maybe. First half of the summer, maybe the all summer, first year student, very long, or very short intro, very long demonstration. Somebody that is a top producer, does very well, sales-wise. Two things, first of all, selling the value of education, finding a need, talking about education versus books. $99 is a lot to spend on books, but $900 is not a lot to invest in your kids' education. You guys know the difference?
Yes.
So that's
more like instead of they're spending money on the study system, they're making an investment.
Exactly.
Same thing like with our relationship. Instead of us just spending time and investing into you.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Like, parents spend $250 on baseball bats for their kids, and that's not lying, that's the truth. They spend $125 on Nike Shocks, $399 on an Xbox, $50 on one game, $70 for a family to go to the movie theater. They have $100 to buy a set of CDs. And that, if you truly believe that, people will buy because you truly believe it, you're not just saying it. But the point is, the introduction is when books are sold. Study systems are sell. Now there's parts of it. The first part is the rapport. Tyler and Monica and Marley were talking about that. Do you guys know like rapport, how to build rapport, what it is?
Make them like you and trust you as a person.
Yes.
You're not going to buy from something you don't trust.
Yeah.
So question, how do you do that on the spot and then not be fake?
Using names.
Using names, I mean, just talking to them like they're a person. You know, like, cool, are you from around here? Genuinely being interested in that. Like, really being interested in that. And not caring about sales, which is having your own buying atmosphere, which is another part. So literally not caring if they buy or not is how you do that without being fake. That's a good question. It's a really good question. And I'd say the buying atmosphere like 3 or 4 times. Like, this isn't anything you have to get. Like, I really don't care if you get it or not. Like, it's something you'll use. Get them, they're really great books and CDs, but if not, that's totally fine. Like, these are all the people that got them, but if you don't, that's fine. Like, and then I'll go through the names. It depends on the person, but you might only need one name to connect if it's a referral. If it's somebody that is new to the area, names might not work. Or if it's your first day and you don't have names, you can talk about other stuff, like talk about the area. You can talk about what they do for work, which is good, because then you can tie that back in later if you're getting referrals from them. And also, you can tie it back into when you talk about the value of education, like where they work. Obviously, you're going to talk about something differently if it's a doctor than if it's somebody that's like works in the school cafeteria. Like the doctor, why isn't education important to you? Well, I'm a doctor. You know, so it makes sense. But that's for the rapport, which is connected. After that's buying atmosphere, which is. Do you guys know the point of buying?
Make them feel like it's not, they're not pressured if they don't have to.
Yes.
Giving them options.
Yeah, letting them know that you really don't care if they get anything from you. Letting them know that if they're going to use them, they can get them. A bunch of people have. If they're not, they really don't care and really believe in that. It's a buying atmosphere versus a selling atmosphere, which is like, nobody likes to, like, I hate being sold stuff, but I really like buying things. Even though might be getting sold it. Like I've seen pictures of it on the internet. I'm like, oh, cool, I'm buying this. But really, like they're selling it.
It's like when you go to the mall and they like attack you.
Yeah.
Oh, free sample! Travis! Let
Yeah.
me clean your nail!
Exactly.
Like, I really like talking into the
That was really good.
That was.
She's done it before.
I am Asian, so it works.
So there's buying atmosphere. After that is finding a need. That's very important. A confused prospect never buys, and a confused salesperson confuses the prospect. If you don't know why, you should know why they're going to buy before you ever show them the books. Like you should know why they're like. That's what these are for. Cool, awesome. They should be excited. Like they should already know they're going to buy before they ever see the books. Make sense? The next part is covering objections. When's the best time to cover an objection?
Before they object. Yeah, before.
Yeah, before they object. Does that mean you'll still get the objection later on? Yes. Now, is every objection real? No. There's things called a stall. Like when a bum walks up to you, I was talking earlier about this yesterday. A bum walks up to you and says, hey, do you have any, I need 50 cents, do you have any change? I've got like $5 to change in my car, and I'm like, no, sorry, I only use my debit card. If he was like a good salesperson, but he's a bum, so that's why he's usually not a good salesperson. I have the money, but it's not worth my time to give that to him because it's like my stall. Now, if he approached me more than a couple times, I'd probably give him the change. But like a stall is just like an objection people create even though it's not real. Does that make sense? Like moms can make decisions about their husbands around. It's 2010, most families can, but that's a really good stall so that way it lets them out because it makes sense. That's kind of really technical salesy stuff, but the best time to cover objections is beforehand. Kind of like, hey man, I know it's raining outside, but you want to go get something to eat? Your friends might be like, well man, it's raining outside. You'd be like, I know. What I just said. It makes sense. So the common objections, if you want to write these down, the first one is procrastination objection. If you like these, go ahead and get them. Like they're awesome. Like the Johnsons got them. Like Tyler's parents got them. You probably know Tyler Scott. He plays football over at Central. Matt Daring's parents got them. Matt's parents are over at Hickson. But if not, that's cool. Like, but the only favor I do have to ask is, I have to see 30 new families every day. And so I don't have time to come back, so if you could just let me know one way or the other. Like I don't care if you say yes, and I really don't care if you say no. Like either way is fine with me, but could you just let me know at the end, like give me a yes or big fat no? Because I don't have a card, like a business card or anything. And that's not lying, that's the truth. Like you don't have time to keep going back to see one family 10 times. You don't have time for that. The next one is husband objection or wife objection. Like if I showed you something that kids would use, don't write this stuff word for word.
You got time to switch.
If I showed you something the kids would use, it would save them some time with schoolwork and it didn't cost an arm and a leg. Like I was down talking to Julia Sands and she was just like, Joel, I do most of the school stuff around the house. If it's something for the kids, I can kind of make a decision on that. Is that kind of how it is around here? Yes, if not, come back later. So procrastination objection and like the husband objection. The best objections to cover up front.
You tell me somebody'd rather you shoot it that straight with them, say, you know, I don't have time to come back. Yes or no?
It depends on their buying style. If they're like a fighter or a detective, yes. But if they're like a counselor or like an entertainer, no. But
well, I've never heard of that before.
It's just like 4 personality types as far as like the way people buy stuff.